So I figured I'd do a review for this Hiroshi Nakamoto premium sushi and sashimi knife. I just got it earlier and I opened it up, and first thing I want to show you guys is to be careful when you open this up. Mine was not really sealed in there very tightly. I'll show you guys real quick. You can see in there, you can start to see the blade poking out. So I almost poked myself, or cut myself earlier when I pulled it out. See, it's pretty tightly in there. And then when I pulled it out, let me see if I can zoom out a bit. I leaned it this way, and the knife is just pretty much in there. See how easily it comes out? So it almost fell and cut my hand, but it's no big deal. Just you guys be careful when you do pull this out. I was excited to see it, so I pulled it out, and it kind of almost got me right there. So here's the knife. It looks to be of decent shape. The balance on it is not that great. Usually like to have a very equal balance from the blade and the handle itself, but the balance is coming out to be somewhere around there, so a little bit past the blade. Most of my knives I have, the balance is right there, right blade and handle. It looks like it might be a full tang. You can see in there, it does have little crevices in there. It does have like a little hole right there. I don't like that because food particles can go in there and get stuck. Let me see if I can show you guys a little bit better. Yeah, do you guys see that right there? It does have a little hole right there where it goes in. The wood feels really cheap, really lightweight, as you saw the weight balance, so it's not really that nice. It looks like the handle's not the most comfortable, but for a less expensive knife, you can't really expect too much. Its sharpness is okay. Let's pull out some Bon Appetit, and let's pull out an ad. So you see it kind of stopping there. It's not that bad of a knife. The edge on it's a little more like your traditional Japanese knife, but it's not the sharpest. I mean, for the price, you're not expecting a shun or anything. But there's that. Let's get rid of that. And one of the tests I like to do, as you can see, I'm missing a little bit right there. So my older knives, is just run it through and see if it'll give me a nice little shave. And it's not really giving me much of a shave. As you can see, I'm running it against the skin and at a decent angle. I might have lost 2 or 3 little hairs there, but it's not doing much for the cutting. Same thing with like a nail test. It is sliding a little bit. So, for the price, it's not too bad. I have an apple. Let's go ahead and cut it real quick. A little resistance. It is an apple, but there is just a little bit of resistance. Let's go ahead and do another cut. And I'm working with a camera, so bear with me. So, there's one. It's relatively thin, almost see-through, but it did give you a nice little cut. It's not sushi, but it is an apple. So it does give you a nice little cut. Go ahead and eat my apple. And the measurements for this, I'm going to throw that away anyways. From the tip to the end, you're looking at almost 11 inches. The actual blade itself, about 6 1/4. The handle, about 4.5 inches. So for a nice little starter knife, it's not that bad. For a backup knife, it's definitely a great backup knife. I want to make it my full go-to knife, but again, for the price, it's really not as bad as it seems. Let's see some. Yeah, again, I have a camera in front of me, so I can't really hold it well, but there you go, guys.